Yo, what's good, guys? We are back at it with another MLB video for you guys, and today I'm going to be going over the Easter promo that just came out and showing you guys how you can get all the eggs so you can progress further in the promo yourself. So let's hop into it. I'm going to go over the promo players. We can go over the pack players at the end, but I don't think they're too special. I don't think they're too worth talking about. Bummer looks very good, very reminiscent of kind of that Gregory Soto that we got last year in this promo, where there's not a ton of great lefty relievers in the game right now. Bummer's going to be one of your better options to counter those dominant lefties like Ruth, like Jordan, like Corey Seager, people like that. So he is an absolutely essential card. I think he's possibly the best card in the promo. Just kind of depends on what your team needs. Willie McCovey, I'd probably stay away from at this point. A lot of people really enjoyed his swing last year. You can see he has crazy quirks. And if you're on like all-star difficulty, he will light it up for you. He will be decent. The clutch saves him a little bit. Just not my preferred lefty first baseman, but he can definitely do, especially if you're on a budget. 5-pack bundle, so you can see we've already gotten 8-pack, so not bad, especially because you need the jelly beans inside these packs. I'll get into that in a minute. John Smoltz, nothing to write home about. Not a terrible card. He can turn in some innings for you if you're on a budget, but overall, nothing to get excited about. Not an extremely good pitcher. Candelario, possibly the best card in this promo. It's between him, Bummer, and the top end guy. He's crazy. You are not going to find another switch hitting third baseman at this point in the game that looks like this. He is so good. He is chipper before chipper. His swing is great every single year. You can see 90s across the board, except for clutch, which is actually higher. So he's going to play up on Hall of Fame and Legend. You can see you put some parallels on him. You're getting a gold glove, switch hitting third baseman with decent enough speed. And he has dead red. So probably the best card in this promo, but I think a lot of people are also going to enjoy this card. This is kind of the face of the promo, Christian Yelich. His swing is crazy good this year. I was using them in the moments. I hadn't used him in BR or anything yet. His swing is so good this year. This card's pretty nasty also. You can see, again, they're kind of keeping with that trend of higher clutch. You love to see it. The power's a little bit low, but with the way perfects play this year, as long as you're hitting those, you'll be good. You can see not even that bad in the field, really. As long as you're playing them in this primary of left and you superfractor this card, you're talking about a gold glover out there with 79 speed. That is not a bad defender at this point in the game. Has dead red, has a bad ball hitter. He is a crazy good card, and it is awesome that a lot of you guys will be able to use him in left field for free. So, getting into it, getting into the eggs. You can see hidden egg 1 here. Pretty straightforward. It is kind of hidden, kind of not. A lot of you guys don't play your moments like this, so that's kind of why it's hidden. You gotta go to the main menu, go to other programs, egg hunt. I think there's like 4 moments. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. You'll get your egg in no time. Second egg we are going to be looking at, I think I actually do not have at the moment. I'm not too sure which one that is. I do. I have the fire egg. So I'm not too sure which egg is which, but I'll just give you guys kind of the task as we go. This one I do know is steal a base in ranked, so I haven't done that because I don't really want to queue up ranked this early in the morning. You can see we have this one with all the bird logos. That just means beat any of these teams in a play versus CPU 9-inning game on any difficulty. Does not matter what difficulty you play on. So that one's good. That's pretty easy to do. You can see the one with the mustache. This is use Wade Boggs in BR. I think he's in like that guaranteed gold round. So all you gotta do is start a new draft, pick Boggs, get on base with him. Can be a walk, can be a hit, can be a home run. Doesn't really matter. Just get on base with Wade Boggs and you will easily beat that one. This jelly bean one is kind of what I was alluding to earlier with the standard packs having jelly beans in them. We will go over that here in a minute, but you're going to need 15 of these for this one. I am personally going to stay away from this one. I'm not going to complete it. So this one with the 3 eggs, hit a triple, pretty straightforward. Is the only egg that I know of that you can like double up on. You can complete it while completing some of these other objectives. They did a very good job this year of kind of limiting how many you can stack. This one right here with the waves, it is hit 2 doubles in the event that is currently active. Pretty straightforward. It's totals. It's not in a single game, so it's pretty easy. A lot of you guys can do that in one game. Took me 5 for some reason, but a lot of you guys can do that in one. This one with all of the logos on it is to play a classic mini season game on All-Star or higher and beat the CPU. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I'm not sure if the team affinity counts, so I probably wouldn't even risk it. And then this last one is to take the Orioles stronghold in the new conquest. I'm not sure if you can do it in any conquest, but all the other conquests, it would be really inconvenient to go take their stronghold anyway. So I'd probably stay away from it. So quick little update on this second egg. This is for doing the starter showdown. I forgot about that. So you can see it's kind of like a smorgasbord of just everything. You have to kind of go into every DD mode if you want to complete this in the fastest way possible, or complete it at all, really. So if you don't know where showdowns are, single player, showdown, starter. On the second moment, you can see you get the fire egg. So that's where that's from. And real quick, I will show you guys the exchanges. If you don't know how to get there, it's in this collect screen. A lot of people don't even know about the exchanges. If you come over to items, you can see we have the egg one. So you need 15 jelly bean vouchers for this. How do you get jelly bean vouchers? They are in standard packs. All standard packs for the time being have been converted into jelly bean packs. So that means they have roughly a 50% chance of dropping you a jelly bean. It seems like 1 in every 2 packs gives you a jelly bean unlockable. I think I have 6 at the moment, so I would need a couple more. Me personally, like I said, I'm going to stay away from doing this one at the moment. I'm going to go do my ranked one and probably the Wade Boggs one, and that'll get me the Yelich. And then I'm going to save the rest of my vouchers for this. You can see if you manage to get 100 of those jelly bean vouchers, you can get one of the spring chicken packs for free. So worst case, even if a lot of people do save and get here, you're looking at a free 15, 20K, something like that. And maybe you get the high round and you get that upside and you can sell them for some profit and even buy some of the, the low round players that look better, honestly. So we will go over this real quick. So this is what you would be saving for. Rhino, honestly, this might be his best card in DD in a while. Looks very meta. I'm not sure how great his swing is. I traditionally stay away from his cards. Lazordo, this card is horrendous. The pitch mix is decent. Does not have outlier like he did at the end of last year. Also, his hits are way too low at this point in the game. I think you kind of want to steer clear of around 80-ish hits. If you're like an all-star player, then it doesn't really matter. And really, you are just looking for the pitch mix and somebody that throws hard. He can be solid, but I think he's going to be really bad on higher difficulties. Johnny Bench, this card stinks. He's usable. If you really want to use Johnny Bench, this card's decent enough to where you can use him. He does make their Arenado team, which would kind of fix him a little bit. It'd make him a little bit better. But I think there's so many better catcher options. If you really want to use him, if you're a fan of Johnny Bench, he's usable, but I would probably steer clear, especially for around... Yeah, you can see this pack's about 55K. So if you pull them right now, you're making 15K. You hit the low round, which you probably will, you're losing like 10. But this Ottavino is insanely good. This is going to be a guy that's in everybody's bullpen for a long time. Get used to seeing this card. He is going to be the go-to righty reliever for the foreseeable future. It's going to take a while for a card to come out that's better than this. The control's a little questionable, but the pitch mix is there. You always know he has that funky delivery, and you can see the through nines in general are ridiculous. So he's a great card. Luke Voigt looks decent. Usually has kind of like a KBO type of leg kick, so if you don't like those type of leg kicks, then tough. Does make the Buxton team, but doesn't really benefit from it at all, so pretty mid. Manoah looks not very good. I'd steer clear of this card. If you're a traditional Manoah fan, if you've liked, like, I think he had a face of franchise a couple years ago that a lot of people used, then you can use this card. He'll be fine, but he's not going to be great. He's nothing to write home about. And honestly, I don't think he's worth 23K. I don't think he's worth 15K, to be honest. Hicks, this card's very good. You can see he does struggle a little bit against righties, but he is a switch hitter, so that's going to save him a little bit. The arm kind of saves how bad of a fielder he is. Not the fastest player. Has a great swing. No quirks, unfortunately. Burger Man. This is a card that does actually benefit from the Buxton boost. You can see he will become almost a max power hitter against both sides. He will become faster. He will become a better fielder to where you can probably play him at second base if you want to, and he won't be too much of a defensive liability. And I think he has breaking ball hitter. So this is also a very good card. And then that is it. So you can see if you can save up 100 jelly beans, I'm not sure how hard that's going to be at this current moment. I guess it kind of depends on if you've already knocked out Team Affinity and stuff, and when they want to drop the next one, and when this promo will end. But if you can't save up 100, worst case, you're getting a free Adam Ottavino. Best case, you're getting one of these cards and you can sell them. So I think it's worth it. I personally do not care about the 4,000 XP and the logo. 4,000 XP is basically nothing when you think that the daily XP cap is, I think, 15,000. So 4,000 is not a lot. Locking in for like John Franco right now gives you 10,000. So I would not sweat the XP. I would go up until Yelich and then probably call it there and start saving those vouchers. You can see I personally need to steal a base in ranked. That'll happen eventually, and then Wade Boggs, and we will be there. We will have Christian Yelich. I'm not sure if I'll personally use them. I like to typically limit my lefties so I don't have to hit lefty so much. So you can see my team's looking like Ruth, Jordan, and Seager right now. If I put in Yelich, I would have to bench one of these outfielders, which I don't really want to do. And I would probably have to cycle out one of these lefties, and it's not going to be Jordan or Ruth. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be it. Hopefully, you enjoyed the video. Hopefully, this helps you guys to knock out this Easter promo in the fastest way possible. Until next time, peace.